This is honestly don't really have much in mind. I'm just thinking I'm gonna play a couple days worth of Fallout in the build up to be Bethesda's E3 press conference thing with you, which I'm really hoping they'll reveal some gameplay for the new Fallout game and some like details, because like I won't lie, I'm a little bit worried about it in a way, but also not. Like I'll get into it and I'll explain why we're loading up. I am worried for one big reason, and is the idea that it might be one of those co-op games that you have to play co-op, like you must. And two things for that: one, that doesn't offer you a lot of longevity, really. Like, because the great thing about Fallout is you can go back and like one that like this is why it's so popular. It's the fact that you can go back whenever you want and play it. Like right now, I'm playing it, yeah. If this was like I had to play a co-op, I could have to wait till like 7 for my friend to get home or some stupid shit like that. But that's not how it works. Thankfully. I just think it's really fucking stupid that it might actually be like that. But like I can't complain till we know officially.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
So I'll just like go through. I pick my favorite face and then I make some changes to it. I don't mind that face, to be honest. Give me a minute. Yeah, sure, let me edit this face. So, the thing that I'm afraid of is that I don't really have friends that play Fallout. So if it's one of those games that you must have other friends to play it with, in a way, I'm not really going to be able to enjoy the game at all. So, that's what I am a little bit afraid of. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a bit of like a roleplay character. But yeah, I do sort of fear that it might be one of those games that
I like it. Makes you look younger.
you must play with other people, and that's just going to really it's really going to make it shit, to be quite honest.
Well, hello, handsome.
That like, people like me that don't have friends that play it or ever might not be able to enjoy it, and I find that really, really annoying. I never realized he had so many scars. Oh no, wait, this is a different preset, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, so I'm hoping that it might be one of those games. If it is co-op, I hope it might be like what's that one game? A good one example it would be Dead Island. That's not the one that came to mind originally, but I can't think of the name of the other one. But the great thing about Dead Island is like you can have your 4 friends do the story and all that, but you don't need them. But obviously it's a lot easier with them and all that. I would be able to accept that. Sorry, I can't think straight. I'm just a little bit afraid that let's go down.
Mustache, huh?
So that's what I am afraid of. Is that it'll just making sure that seems good. I'll mess her up for a bit. Oh no, extras. Markings. Remove. Cheeks. Freckles. Remove. But I am afraid that it might not be that enjoyable for the single player. 'Cause I just really hope that they think it through properly. Oh. Because sorry, like I said, I'm having trouble thinking. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, go with that. My nose down. I'm not her. Lip cut. Yeah, sure. Horse smile. No, lip scratch. Yeah, sure. No. Yeah. And then body. Just gotta go pure muscle like. But yeah, that's what I'm afraid of is
Hey, my turn, big guy.
that like sorry it's taken me so long to force out, but basically I'm afraid that you won't be able to play a single player, and then for people like me that don't have a lot of friends and all that play it, just to be clear, will sort of be forced to play by themselves. No, not be able to play at all. Like, and that to me just sounds fucking shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that works.
But yeah, like I said, it's a bit. It's a bit worrying. For like the community.
Sean totally has your eyes.
Nope.
I think Sean has my eyes.
Sorry, just give me a minute. Alright. Yeah, I'm just a bit afraid.
Did you color your hair?
Just give me a bit while I just work out what I like.
I have the best hairdresser, I swear.
Alright. That's good for me. I'll actually just have to change one more thing though. Eyebrows. No, seems like the eyebrows just look that color. Alright. Sex.
Let me just slide in here.
So yeah. Oh, I didn't save any of the scars. Let me fix that. Remove. Remove. Accept.
You look as good as the day we met.
What do you think, hon? Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
But yeah,
I love that face.
whew. I'll continue. But yeah, I just hope that it's one of those games like Dead Island where I can play it single player. And it's not completely affected and can focus.
Ah, good morning, sir. Your coffee. 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
More of the same.
Yeah, so I hope that they can do it right. What you're going to do online. That's the main thing.
Bunch of our old holotape recordings.
Oh, sounds like someone made a sticky. I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Never gonna find that dog. Hun?
We should take Codsworth to be serviced soon, don't you think? Can you get that? It's probably that salesman. He comes for you every day.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
I'm here now.
So you are. So you are. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Yeah, I can't wait for the world to end.
That's the spirit. Now, let's see.
So like I said, I hope it's like one of those games where it's like, yeah, it might look like it, but I don't really give a fuck, to be quite honest. Sure.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork.
But yeah, like I said, I hope you can play it single player and co-op if it's gonna be like that. Cause otherwise, people like me and loads of other people that don't have that many friends, or don't have friends to
Right?
play Fallout,
For you
or
and
don't have people that have the same console, they're fucked and they can't enjoy a Fallout game. But other than that, I'm completely looking forward to it. I think as long as it doesn't fuck up there,
John, no price
I'm
is
okay
too
to
high.
try.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mr. Mike, Sean has been changed, but absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
Come on, you little
The
shit.
most important man in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that. Hey, how's my little guy? Much better
Can't wait
now,
for
huh?
fight night tonight.
Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Will it be like that night in the park a year ago?
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth? What's wrong?
Sorry. Sorry, got snaps and shit.
Followed by yes.
I'll
Followed
get
by
into it
flashes,
once I'm
blinding
past this
flashes,
part.
sounds of explosions.
But really
We're
looking forward
trying
to
get confirmation.
gameplay
We seem to have lost
What did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations.
on 76.
We
Oh, no.
do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York, Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault.
Go,
Now!
go.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
Who can?
Just help me pack it up.
Would people get like that though? Would they be willing to stay here? I don't think they'd be that stupid.
Hey there. Keep going.
That's absurd.
We're almost there.
Not on the list. You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay,
hey
okay.
there.
God, we're gonna die.
If you're in the... We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck,
You
ma'am.
two, follow me.
God
Come
help
on.
us all.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the
Doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving. Step on the platform in the center.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Hold on.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Is that part really shitty done? Because I don't think you can see the nuke dropping.
We did it. We made it.
Yeah.
We're okay.
Everything
Everyone,
okay?
please step off the elevator and
This is
proceed
our
up
new
the stairs
home.
in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later.
No,
We
no, don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now. Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
Hey.
Up the stairs.
Hey there.
Oh my god.
All new residents, please proceed in an orderly fashion.
Just this way.
Okay, welcome. Male.
Pick up a seat right over there.
Female and infant.
Head down the hall there.
Levels are good.
Hmm.
Good.
Take a vault suit, then head down the hall.
Yeah, looks fine.
Right over there, please. Just step over to the table. Over there. Take a seat.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you.
Home. Everything we had.
My
Sir?
mother and father down in D.C. Oh, God. What if they didn't make
How long do you think we'll be down
Move
here?
along.
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through
The vault
first.
suit is designed to be fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
It'll be okay. Daddy's right here.
Aw,
See?
he's so sad.
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll
Just
just
be
be
there.
over there.
There he is, see? Daddy's not going far.
All set? Just step inside and put on your vault suit.
Ugh.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Even if it is online, just hope that they can do it right. It doesn't need to be a classic Fallout game. I'm open to the experimental. I really am. Just, they've got to do it about like 50% right. Because in a way, I know this game is just thrown out there to calm people down and give something to do.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
So yeah.
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come. No, I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you shot.
Get out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Reinitialize.
So yeah.
Cryogenic array. All residents must vacate immediately.
I was thinking.
Critical biogenic array. Residents must vacate. Malfunction.
Why would Voltaire do this? Can't be the only one left. Hello? Anyone?
Yeah, they all die basically. So yeah, just hope that they do it.
Come on,
right.
come on! Oh God! I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back. I promise.
So I'm completely okay with the little bit of experimentation, you know what I mean? I can live with it. Because the main thing is, even if it's not the Fallout we're used to or ever, it's better than no Fallout. That's what comes to my mind at least. I would rather a slightly different Fallout than have no Fallout. Or, even if it's not necessarily slightly, but it's a lot different. I would just rather it than... I just feel the need to do that all the time.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
What difficulty am I on? Okay, good. I probably will up it, but you know, for now. So, I am quite excited. I just hope that they don't completely fuck it from the off. That's the one thing I'm hoping right now. Because they can fuck it from the off. But I find it so hard that they go from never making a online Fallout game to just making it online when it doesn't look like it's gonna be like ESO, to be honest. And what I mean by it doesn't look like ESO, it's like ESO was built as an MMO. This game is not an MMO. I can tell you that right fucking now. So there's absolutely no need to make it only online. No, I don't want it. There's absolutely zero need to make it online only. So for me, that's... absolutely no need to take the piss and do what they could do, but I feel like Bethesda are learning all the time. They're always trying to experiment, and they know it would be best not to do it with this. Because if it is online only, I can imagine they will lose sales. And even though Bethesda are like a company that is like a company, they also like to put their fans first. And they did this whole thing about like save single player games last year. So that's even more reason for it to be not just online. There have been very reliable sources that are saying it's going to be like it's not an MMO, it's going to be like an online survival. From the sounds of it, from what...
Where is everyone?
One sec. From what I'm gathering, and what I thought it was when people were saying online survival, is it's going to be like DayZ and all that. But it's not going to be a knockoff, it's going to be its complete own version of DayZ and all that. So...
Is this all that's left?
It does look very exciting for me, because yeah, it's not like the Fallout we know and love, don't get me wrong, but it's not like a complete disappointment either. Like, it is workable and all that. So I'm very, very excited. That's what I have to say.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
I cannot wait for it. And there's one thing I want from it, and it's to be, if it's going to be online only, at least don't make it like a co-op online. I've heard people say the exact opposite, but the thing is, if it's not co-op online, and it's just online like MMO style, everyone can enjoy that, generally. And I would personally prefer co-op, but like not everyone can enjoy co-op because not everyone has people to play co-op with. So, yeah, so many different ways to look at it. I just really hope that single player is an option. It's got to be an option. They're a smart company, like, they can't fuck it up that bad.
And thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Okay, I think I'm done talking about it. But I'm very looking forward to it, and I think they won't do what I'm afraid of. Like, it more than likely is going to be an online game from all the, like, reliable sources we're hearing about, saying these certain things. But we can't even guarantee that, to be honest. Like, there's no guarantee that it's going to be that. There's absolutely nothing to prove it. So, it could just be a whole new, like, a Fallout New Vegas type of game, as in, like, fucking it is just another game. Something that I wouldn't mind them doing, but they're not doing it. But like, I actually wouldn't mind it is an anniversary for Fallout 3 game, and have it remastered and come back out. That would be really fucking sick. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, I just think that would be absolutely dope. So I can't wait for this game. It's gonna be it's really exciting. In not just the fact that it's another Fallout, but it's exciting in the fact that it could be like anything could happen at all. As with Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4 when that got announced, it was pretty damn cut and clear what was going on, for the most part. With Fallout 76, it's really like, it could be online, and it could not be online. It could be a co-op online. It could be anything. It could literally be Fallout Shelter, but like, first person wise. Like, it could be anything.
You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely anything a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International. But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you on that stage. Where is the missus, by the way?
She dead, son. Wife killers.
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
It's really sad,
Sean's
though, isn't it?
Been kidnapped.
Like, the story is genuinely sad.
But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
$200.
No. No, that's not possible. I wasn't out for that long. Not 200 years.
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little. For the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner.
Ha ha ha.
Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
Yeah.
Cosmo,
oh yeah.
You're acting...
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed. Nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house.
And the car. How do you polish rust? Oh my god. I fucking love that scene. Or I'm having trouble with the colours, so I think stay with me is
Stay with
also
me,
a
pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I did.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry. Shall we search the neighborhood?
Sure.
All right. Lead the way.
Out to...
So lazy. Yeah, so yeah. One thing I'm just gonna throw out there right now, yeah. A great thing I think a lot of people need to do is watch Joe Rogan. If you've never watched him, you really need to give him a shot.
Flies. Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
I think the ring should add damage for punching, to be quite honest, and you can wear two.
Not this time. I'm supposed to be impressed. Suppose you might run away from us too, sir. Mr. Mike, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
I like these people already.
Oh, good. Maybe you'll get along then, and they can help you find young Sean. I shall remain here and secure the home front.
There's like no one better in this entire game than Codsworth. He just cares so much for you that it's amazing. I just gotta... Okay.
That is it.
So, there's a few things I want to touch off of. I want to say, if you've never watched Joe Rogan, watch Joe Rogan. Some of the things they talk about on his podcast have opened my eyes to things I never even realized or clicked with or nothing like that. I'm trying a new diet. I fucked it up a little bit today, but like I do genuinely, I feel a lot healthier on it. Just today I fucked up a little bit, but the thing is, I'm only starting it, and it is one of the diets or whatever where it's like, it's gonna be tough at first, I'd say. And it's that, he called it, is it intermediate fasting? 2 or 3 meals a day. spaced out over like, if it's 3 meals, it's like 10 hours a day or some shit, or 8 hours, something like that. Like morning, lunch, and dinner. But the thing is, it's the same size meals. It's just like you're eating the same amount of food. You're just eating it at specific times, which I think is absolutely fucking genius. And it does work. Like, it doesn't sound like anything too special or that it should work, but it is. Like a real diet, and it does work. Well, it hasn't worked for me yet because I just started, but like I do know the thing that works. So it's not just like some random fucking diet that some people are talking about. Like, it's a proper thing. What next? He had this guy on one time, and I think it's a really old podcast, so the fact that I found it, or not really old, but it's one from like before I started watching, so the fact that I found it recently is unreal luck. But they talk about so many different things in it, and they're talking about all these different diets and all these different things, and he talks about chewing gum or whatever, and how he thinks, how there is a theory out there, not he necessarily thinks it, but one of his friends thinks it, that our jaws are extremely weak because we don't eat proper food.
I don't think I can pick
one of his
this.
friends went to Africa and he killed like a... Like, I'm not telling you the full story, so like, don't get pissy, because I know people do get pissy about this shit. Because I don't know the full story off the top of my head. But basically one of his friends killed like a big animal, like a predator of some kind in Africa, and he was there and he's chewing one piece of food, like meat, like one bite, I think it was, like literally one bite of food. He was chewing it for like 30 minutes. No, obviously that's probably a little bit exaggerated, but it just proves that we were meant to eat those, and we can't even fucking eat that anymore. We have definitely gotten weaker over time, our jaw-wise. And there's a whole theory that like, that if you chew chewing gum and all that, that's why I'm chewing it now, I'm trying it out, that it strengthens your jaw so you can fucking just rip into stuff. Now I want to get some really good hard chewing gum, like they were talking about, I think it's called bazooka gum, but I think they discontinued that or some shit like that. So like,
got it.
At the moment I have no money, but I'm going to order in a, it's basically a tree sap from a really old Greek tree or whatever, and it's meant to really strengthen up your teeth and shit like that. And he said, this isn't from them, but I was reading up on gum, and there's a whole theory about gum that if you chew it, it squares out your head and shit, and it makes your jaw muscles, it does make your jaw muscles stronger and all these different things. So, and the squaring out is really good for me because I have a really round face, and it's fucking annoying because it's a real self-confidence problem with like having a round face, like really round. Now I've only been doing it a few days, but I feel like I can definitely see it rounding out now, maybe, or squaring out, and maybe that's just all in my head, but I definitely think I see it. What? Fucking charisma? Sure.
I'm coming, buddy.
Yeah. And there's loads of different things. And what's the other one? They talked about a load of things, but there's ones that like, I only write down certain ones because as like the person that I am, like as a child essentially, well not a child, but like I don't have my own income and all that shit. I can only do realistic ones. So buying a pack of gum, because these chewing gum are meant to last you a couple of days or shit like that. Like they're really hard and they're really good quality. So like buying a pack of them that costs like a $5, what, like every week, or maybe not even that, like it's quite affordable for me. So those different things like that, those different things. What's the other Wow. They're talking about killing your own animals to eat, like that. Apparently, like, it's not just like it tastes better if you kill the animal, and obviously like it's fresher and all that different stuff, but it's generally better for the environment, because like farms are really unhealthy, like they're terrible for the environment. And it's just amazing that we eat that shit all the time. Even though it's healthier to go kill your own animals and shit like that. And then, maybe I'm wrong, but I imagine it's quite fucking cheaper. If you can get a license and a few bullets or whatever, you can kill a deer and get food for months off one deer. Or elk, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Enough venison for months. And venison is unbelievably healthy. I've been reading up on the benefits. It is fucking unreal good for you. Everything it could do is good. And it's not just the fact that it's got protein in it, but there's such a thing as like better ways to get protein. As in, it's not just that there'll be more grams, but if you eat meat, it's going to digest quicker than maybe a protein shake. That meat will digest quicker, and there's nothing you can do to change that. And that is just an amazing little thing. And deer meat is really, really good that way. And it's really good for your mind. It's healthy. It's good for the environment. And where I live, we have a massive deer overpopulation because like, I haven't started doing it or not like that, but I want to start because I've been reading up on it and all this, and I've heard about it recently that we have a massive deer overpopulation because all the wolves over here got killed. And we can't seem to import them. I can't remember why we can't. Because I remember asking it. Because I do know like places can do that. You can just bring in other animals. I think it's the fact that our climate is so different from every other country that the wolves from like America is not going to do it. The wolves from like, I don't know what other country you could name, but like they're not going to do it over here. So like if I go out and I kill a deer every 3 months, it's not gonna make a big difference. Like I said, I haven't started yet, but I would like to start. Because like it's meant to be really healthy for you. And I'd love to just try it out. And apparently it does taste better than normal meat. Like it's the nicest tasting, or one of the nicest tasting. And then it's another thing where it's like it tastes better when you kill it yourself. Absolutely cannot wait though. Because I definitely want to do it, because like we do have a deer overpopulation, and that is a problem. Like an overpopulation of any animal is gonna fuck up your ecosystem, and there's nothing you can do to deny that. It's gonna fuck up your environment. You cannot change that. Deer overpopulation, you might be like, what's a deer gonna do? It'll eat too many like plants and shit, and it'll fuck up the whole ecosystem. Like I know that might be a bit drastic, but like it can. So like it is a real problem. So yeah, I really am looking forward to trying all these different things. But yeah.
Yes.
yeah, it is one of those things that I love to try it out. I know a lot of people have a problem with hunting because they don't believe in it, but it's like there's so many different reasons why having a problem with hunting animals. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's fucking stupid. Like, farming is just as bad for animals as it is, like, as hunting can be, and farming like animals just to kill them can be. But people are so deluded they don't see that.
I'm through.
Yeah. And just fucking, it's crazy stupid. And like I said, he's opened my eyes for so many different things. He's made me learn so many different things. And I've only watched about, let's say at most 10 full podcasts. And he's opened my eyes. There's so many different things. So yeah, it's a great thing, and I think you really need to look into it. Especially if you are a meat eater, and even if you're a vegetarian, just look into it, because I think a lot of people have problems with it. Not necessarily eating animals, but it's how they're raised to be slaughtered. So, if that's the case, like, just look into, finding someone in your local area that's a hunter, or becoming one yourself, and asking them to just kill a deer or two for you. Like I said though, it's really, really healthy. It's like one of the healthiest things you could ever eat, from what I know. Like, I looked up the benefits, and I know, like, the benefits online, they're not going to be most, like, precise. But I remember looking at it, and it's like, holy shit, that's really good for you. But yeah, no one ever really seems to fucking eat it. It's crazy. And it's mental. But he's opened my eyes in a couple of podcasts, loads of different things, you know what I mean? And like, I haven't even looked into like necessarily the ones that would discuss dietary things. I've just been watching whatever I like. And it's like, I am here just in shock. I didn't actually buy it, it was basically free. But yeah, I am just here in shock. With it. Because it's so great. All the different things like you can do for your body, so many different great things. So yeah, I absolutely love Joe Rogan and his podcast. It's one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. It has done me wonders. It has educated me, and like I said, I'm not even looking properly into things. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Eh. I'm just trying to think right now, alright? Short pipe rifle. Ooh. And it's bloody brilliant. You really, if you've never watched them, you need to give them a shot. Because he can educate you on so many different things. There are things that I never knew were like theories or were facts or are theories, but they're so strong that they could, or they basically are true.
You seem like an okay guy. Okay then, let's stick together.
Like a good thing that's like, it's a theory, but like it's basically true is the Sphinx of Egypt. It has watermarks of like a great rain or whatever it's called. But like there hasn't been rain in that area of what, the Valley of Nile or some shit like that for like 10,000 years at least. And they thought the Sphinx was as old as the pyramids, which is 5,000 years. But like it just doesn't add up with the great rainfall and all that. It just does not add up. And that's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And it's crazy, all these different things. Like, that is one small little aspect of what he's taught me. There's another thing. Super volcanoes. He's taught me shit about that I never actually knew. And that's just fucking crazy. What else has he taught me? That there was like a mass extinction event. Like, he found out this like on the podcast. Because they were talking about super volcanoes, and like they looked up and it's like, it's real, like it's not just something you find on the internet. But basically, that there was evidence to believe that a volcano went off thousands and thousands of years ago. The super volcanoes went off, and that caused what did it cause? Oh, it killed. We don't know how many people were alive, but it limited down their population to at least, like, or at most 1,000 people. And like the most extreme piece of evidence is 40 breeding pairs. So that means you might be like 40 people. Is a bit low, don't you think? It's like, no, 40 men and women. that are old enough to mate and all that. So there's kids still alive, but like they don't count them because kids can't. Well, I'm sure back in the day, kids probably did have kids, but like because like once you can, like we were simple, like we were just sort of like, oh, once you can mate, have a kid. But like nowadays we are a bit more smarter. So 40 breeding pairs of people were left. Like that's one of the worst scenarios of it. But like still, it's crazy to think that a volcano went off and did that. And the thing is, for all we know, shit like that could happen a lot, but we would just have no proof of it. Because realistically, if it's going to go off, it's going to destroy a lot of the evidence. Like being realistic of like civilization. So we don't know how long we might, like maybe like thousands and thousands of years ago, the human population did in fact get to this point where we had the internet, we had these houses, we had all this. It's basically thousands of years ago. It could be the exact same, yeah. And we all died, and there's no proof, and everything's gone. And we'll never know. And you know what? Maybe we're about to join that cycle. Or maybe it's not an endless cycle. Maybe it happened in the past, and it was just unlucky. And all that. Maybe it has never happened in the past. Maybe we're going to be the first in this cycle. We do not know. And that is the crazy thing about this planet. We don't know shit. We really don't. It is crazy. It is fucking mental. No. The Sphinx is a pretty cool, unique build. And as if like the pyramids 5,000 years ago is not impressive enough, like to make a perfect pyramid shape like that, yeah, you have to have, to make it perfectly, I'm just thinking oh yeah, not a single brick could be outlined. Not one brick. As far as we know, they did that by hand. Do you know how fucking mental that is? By hand they did that. That is a joke. I've seen people fuck up buildings nowadays while we have like fucking cranes and shit. And we have precise measurements. And these motherfuckers had their bare hands and they fucking did a pyramid of that size. And the Grand Pyramid, or the big main one, or maybe it's not the big main one, maybe it's the smallest one, but I think it's the big main one. On average, because of like how it was made and where the stones came from, it would have took 667 years, roughly. Now, that might be an exact time on the dot. That could be wrong. But it's fucking crazy, man. That
Lock's really strong.
we could be a part of an endless cycle. Or maybe so many different things could be the case. For all we know, maybe global warming has fucked us in the past. The world is crazy. We don't know anything about it. Like, we think we know shit, but we don't know shit. And that is crazy. I know I'm just saying a bunch of random shit right now. But I'm just like... There's so much that I can't comprehend. There's so many different things, and I know it might just sound like I'm fanboying, and I'm just talking out my ass, and I'm just saying random things, and I'm just obsessed with them, and I'm just a retard because I can't get to my point and all that in time. But it's just... You need to give him a listen if you've never listened to him. He is... It is brilliant. You have to listen to him. Find one... Like, depending on the person that you are, yeah. If you like a bantery one, find one with one of his friends. Like, find one with Joey Coco Diaz, or... there's one with Joey Coco Diaz. Yeah, I just call him that because I think it's funny. But, with Joey Diaz, find one with him. I think his name is Brendan Scherber, and Eddie Bravo. There's one of that. I don't know whether it's a MMA review or what, or whatever it's called. But either way, just watch that, because it is fucking hilarious. It is amazing, because Joey Coco Diaz, whoever, is a funny bastard. Or a cunt, whatever you want to call him. Joe Rogan. Brendan Scherber, I can't remember much about him. He's got his funny part. But he's just it's one of those things where he's mainly funny because they're friends, you know what I mean? He doesn't, like, he's this comedian as well, but, like, he's not, like, he's not quite, I don't know much about him. All I've seen him is a few times on that. What else? Who else? And then Eddie Bravo. No, Eddie Bravo. I think Brendan Scherber and Eddie Bravo are both MMA fighters, okay, or UFC fighters, or used to be. I might have that wrong, but yeah. But Eddie Bravo is this is the best way to describe him. Bit of a nut job. He thinks he believes like every single conspiracy theory you can think of. He believes. Nothing really wrong with that. But like, here's just an example of how fucking crazy he can be, yeah? His best friend, I'm not sure how long they've been best friends, but his best friend is like Joe Rogan, or one of his best friends. And Joe Rogan disagreed with him on, I've never heard this theory before, but I'm sure some of you have. It's called chemtrails.
Big mistake, rookie!
go. Time to reel him in. Come on, tough guy. Come on. Ah, son of a... Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Alright, so I grabbed that. I grabbed that because why not? And I leveled up to 2 times. Puncher attacks does 20% more damage. Oh yeah. Armor, maybe blacksmith, heavy, strong back, 20. I don't need some of them because of just give me a minute, alright. Lone Wanderer. Lone Wanderer is alright, but the thing is, I think I'm going to have companions because it's not like a lone survival thingamajig. Attack dog, yeah. Animal friend, commune with beasts. Local leader might be good. And nobody has a good time like you. There's no chance you'll get addicted to alcohol. It's rational. It cannot hurt me. Resist more damage, and I can't hurt them, and they can just carry more items. That's not too special. Just give me a minute, alright? Vans. That's shite. But the next one, oh, did they change it? That is good though, to be fair, but they changed it, I swear. That was not what it was. It used to be like 5% more to... Just give me a minute. There's definitely 5% more to every bat shot possible. And that's crazy. Or that was good. But like 2 more to... Perception isn't bad really, like say I continue at the rate I'm going, perception wise. I can just take that, I'll be up to 3, then get a bobblehead and I'll have 4. That's quite good, like. A commando. Sneak. Mr. Sandman? Yeah. Action boy. Okay, I'll just buy that. Okay. Done. Dusted. Quick save. I'm gonna go to the toilet now when I'm back I'll talk about something. Sorry, okay. Just thinking. But yeah, give him a listen. I mean, it's just worth it. It's fucking great. It makes you think about things you've never thought about properly. Like, and he knows things, like, he's so well read.
No more British occupation.
He's a genius.
Put to England with you. Have your evacuate. Checking
Need some cover fire over here.
Here.
There we are. Yeah. Just... He's definitely helping me evolve as a person. And there are things that he says and I've never thought about at all. And they're sort of like outrageous from what you're trained to think about. So like you hear him and you're like, this guy is a bit outrageous, but like he's really not, like, cause the idea that like you get, like, if you just heard his opinions, like just heard the opinions but not him as a person, you'd think he's a bad person probably. Some of the things he says, like, or some of his beliefs. You know? And that's far from the truth, because like he has his heart in a good place. Now maybe his opinions ain't right. Like, I'm not saying that I quite agree with his, but maybe his opinions ain't right. But the one main thing you can say for a fact is that he's got his heart in the right place for everything. I've never heard him say something because he's a bad person, really. I'm gonna be honest, like, I haven't.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to get shot. Playing games, huh? Gonna fucking pay for that! Open fire! Big jump. Find him and kill him! There you are, you little
Hmm. And he
Keep
like
your
opens
eyes
your
open.
eyes to so many different things
Found you, sorry ass.
that you probably never even knew were a thing. So. He just hears himself.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
I'm just passing through.
Maybe? Fair enough. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? And those raiders want us all dead, including you.
That ain't it.
You hear what I'm saying?
Sorry.
The world's changed so much. None of this makes sense.
You all right? Listen, we need your help. And then maybe we can help you, huh? What brought you out here?
My son Sean's been kidnapped. He's not even a year old.
That's messed up. I'm sorry. I know how this world can be. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8.
Now we're
5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Wow. You really aren't from around here, are you?
Nope.
Ghouls are irradiated people. Most are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time, but they're still just people. The ones I'm talking about are different. The radiations rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Need a minute? Let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
That's some serious protection.
Oh, it gets better. Get the suit.
Could work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Oh!
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
No, because, like, it's one of those things where it's like, it stands out so much that it's bad.
Bingo.
These are our lives you're playing with. Are you listening to me? It's angry.
I gotta finish up because I can't concentrate and all that. So, yeah. Adios.